Hello everybody, we are going to another meeting. I know it feels like a lot of meetings recently, and that's true. It's because a lot of my films are being developed or in post-production or pre-production, so there's not a lot of on-set vlogs. But that's okay. It doesn't always need to be on-set vlogs. This is almost more of a process than making the actual films are, is doing this stuff, which is like the boring stuff, technically the boring stuff right now, or the more boring than shooting probably is what you could say. I'm going to the same spot I always go to. I'm meeting with a production company owner, someone that's been in the film industry. He actually has credits on Dumb and Dumber 2 and Wolf of Wall Street, so very experienced. He's worked for Warner Brothers, lives in LA. Just going to talk with him and touch base, get to meet him. He grew up living close to my mom, so that's how we have this mutual connection. And just basically saying, hey, let's touch base. And my goal is kind of to potentially try to land something from this. So I sent an email out a week ago that's creating the first level of action. Now from this action, I want to create more action. It's a snowball. Everything I do, I want to try to get another opportunity out of it. Every opportunity, I want an opportunity. But number one, going to go here to connect. Beforehand, I'm meeting up with my girlfriend to get some bagels from this really cool bagel place before she goes back to college. So, going to be doing a little bit of hanging out, and then I'm going to be doing a little bit of big boy meeting time. I'm a little nervous because he's obviously high up in the film industry, but at the same time, I'm ready. I know who I am as a filmmaker. I know I'm a director. I know I'm also a writer. And I know commercially I'm a DP. I'm a cinematographer. I can offer my camera. I can offer help on set. And at the very least, my final thing, if he doesn't notice, if he doesn't say anything or doesn't bring up an opportunity, I'm going to say, look, I would love to just come on set for free for you. I would be open to that, and I'd love to do that. So at the end of the day, I have a fallback plan that I'm going to try to get an opportunity no matter what out of this. But yeah, it's going to be a great meeting. Thank you guys for joining us on the vlog. The nerves were very high, but the breakfast sandwich and my girlfriend completely calmed me down and helped me to kind of relieve some of that stress. And it was really good to have this time before the meeting so I could really focus on just getting my nerves calm, getting ready for the day. And I didn't film any clips of the actual meeting, and that's a little tip, is don't be on your phone at all. Stay fully focused on what's in front of you. And another thing, that these videos are called the boring side of being a film director or being in the film industry. And it's not because this meetings are boring or who you're with is boring. Not at all. Some of this is the best thing ever, this just isn't me on set. So, and these videos have tended to do better because I feel like they feel the most real. Wow, that was just about the best that meeting could have gone. I'm going to work as the behind-the-scenes / documentarian on his next project, and he's going to connect me with this huge studio that I've been waiting to meet. He thinks the director will really like working with me too, and he's going to connect me with them. I'm going to get in the door. Guys, I'm feeling really good right now. Oh, he was so cool. He talked to me, he pitched me he showed me all these projects that he's working on. He's pitching a movie with Mark Wahlberg. At one point, he's going to do something with Shaq and Charles Barkley for a project. He gave me a script, just super creative, super fun guy. Oh my gosh, that was phenomenal. Wow. I'm really excited to shoot. I think I'm going to do something he really likes for this project, for his next project, shooting kind of behind the scenes stuff and really prove myself. He's like, you can use this is a thing, if you shoot behind the scenes for someone, you're in a way showing them what you can do. He's like, the director at this other studio that I work with, that's the big one, JV Studios is their name, super awesome, huge productions, like multi-thousand, that's not the right term, but thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in commercial space. And he's like, you got to meet these guys, they're awesome. And I think I could become their BTS guy and stay with them and capture the moments with the FX6, the camera. He was big on, he's like, so you shoot with an FX6? And I was like, yeah, and that's like a big time documentary camera. So that was really cool to hear. And I mean, I have these DJI mics that I'm using. I have the Sony mics. I have lights. And I didn't even think about the route of, okay, I could just come. I told him, I said, if it's not in your budget, no matter what, I want to be on this project with you. And he's like, I don't ever do things for free for people. I always want to pay them, which is really cool to hear him say. And I think I found what I'm going to be doing for the next year is working with him and working with this studio. They're like, we love having local people. I'm going to try to become the best BTS guy I can and do the best job possible. He said we would have people before for BTS and they would end up going on their phone, and I'm like, how in the world would you go on your phone? Number one rule of being on set, do not go on your phone. I would lock my phone in the car if I'm on this job. And just trying to do the best job possible, grabbing. He's like, I love when they grab voiceovers for talking about what's going on set. And I was like, sweet, I literally can put my DJI mics, I can magnet clip it to someone to grab audio, or I can use the XLR ports on my FX6 at any point to have people do on-the-fly mic interviews, hand it to them. My camera is so nice that I can shoot in a really nice low depth of field, shallow depth of field. I mean, I'm a DP, and I think a lot of their behind the scenes is usually just someone that is using a camera, and I think I could do a really good job with this. I'm really excited. Going to play some mini golf with my girlfriend now before she ends up leaving at the end of this week. But wow, past few days, I was devastated. I was sad. I was tired. I was really, really struggling. Now Sam called me. We had about a 2.5-hour conversation last night. Sam was like, you got to remember, this is the ebbs and flows. It's the ups and downs. But you can do this. You've proven you can do this. Just stay happy, stay positive. And I did. Thank you, Sam, for that. My girlfriend, told me the very same thing. Very happy to have those people in my life. That had a couple awesome followers of the vlog reach out and say things that are really, really kind. You know who you are. I appreciate all of the love and support to me on that, because I couldn't get through without any of you. And now I feel like the doors are swinging open, and I'm in the doors with some really cool people to do some really cool things. Thank you guys for watching the vlog. Have a great day. And remember, if you're feeling down now, it's okay. Drop in the comments, let me know where you're at in your film career. You feeling good? You feeling bad? Because I'd love to give you some love.